My style of music is hardcore hip hop, but it's been dubbed as ghetto metal.
I am the ghetto metal rebel. Yo, check it. 187, 187 is what I be yelling because I'm rebelling. If you dare threaten, beware of my weapons. A to the K to the 4 to the 7.
My music's been influenced by many genres of music that I listened to growing up. I listened to punk rock at an early age, heavy metal, rock and roll, specifically 70s rock, alternative music. So my music kind of reflects that exposure to me growing up. And you know, when I was introduced to hip hop, it just really kind of spoke to my soul, where people were speaking out or speaking their minds in a real tangible form. And it was like relevant to me as a young person, as a young black man in this country. I put out my first CD in 2003. It was entitled Graffiti Poetry. I followed that up the next year with Barbed Wire Memoirs. And then most recently I put out the Antisocial CD. In between then I had dropped a few mixed CDs that featured underground and nationally known artists on there. I mean, a lot of people look at you as being an outsider or outlaw, you know, a renegade, because if you speak your mind and it's not in line with what's going on out here, what is accepted as a norm, hopefully, you know, I can create dialogue amongst people, because that's what my whole point with my music is. I try to bring out thoughts and emotions that people sometimes have and even suppress, you know what I'm saying? Thoughts of anger and lashing out, even violence and whatnot. But these are things that people need to address, because living in this society of oppression, a lot of people, they get beat down so much, they don't know how to react no more. And then what happens is they either implode, or else, you know, their self-esteem becomes so low, they get stuck in a cycle of like mental slavery. So I'm trying to get people to break out of that by whatever means they can find. And sometimes, you know, that comes down to people fighting back physically. And sometimes you need to have that edge in your mind that, you know, if it comes down to it, yes, I will raise a weapon to fight for my freedom. And so that's why I become with my lyrics. I want people to be ready for war, because that's what we're dealing with out here.
This is warfare, so if you're scared, duck and run, cause one burst worse than 100 guns. My knuckles swung, cause it's sweet and soft like bubble gum. Cause I'm house, but I won't stop, yo, I'm troublesome. I'm rugged, son, like the tools of runaway slaves. Got cross and rage, fighting like Roe versus Wade. I hold the AK-47, yelling with 87. Cause they want every black man trapped as a felon. I'm rebelling, cause I'm mad at the bastards on Father's Day. I'm unstoppable, one-on-one, like Dr. J.
Yo, people be asking me why I get the name, you know, why I use the name Sociopathixxx. Basically, the name is meant to represent that I'm a rebel, you know what I'm saying? People call ones, you know, a sociopath if they're against the things that stand as they are, and that's who I am.
Question authority, keep questioning why they keep telling us lies. Question authority, yo, question authority, keep questioning why they keep telling us lies.
Yeah, I do advocate anarchy, because the so-called society we stay in right now, you know, it's just a controlled form of anarchy. The people that is in power, they keep the other people in a state of mental anarchy where they can't get their bearings straight, you know what I'm saying, so they can benefit off of your misfortune, you know. So it's time to bring the anarchy back on them, you know, the straight lawlessness, because the laws that's in place, they don't really benefit the people.
I am an anarchist, anarchy, everybody grab a brick, anarchy, everybody's here to fist, anarchy, kill yourself, slash your wrist, grab a gun, blast a fist, I am an anarchist.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people, they kind of thrown off by the idea of people taking power into their own hands, which in a sense is a scary concept for the most, because we're not used to having power. We're used to delegating power to other people and just dealing with what they give us. But people need to realize that once you have your own power, a lot of these problems will go away. And what I mean by that is making sure that you don't have these corrupt police coming into your neighborhoods that don't have no interest in where you live, just coming through there regulating, stealing from people, incarcerating people, killing people, things like that. Or you have governments that don't care about your community, that set policies that make it harder for, you know, people to own homes, control their own economics and all these things in their own communities. I faced a lot of challenges growing up in a mostly white community and being of a mixed background. So I faced a lot of racism, whether it was institutionalized, all our bigotry, and then as I grew older, it broadened my mind to make me think outside of the box and to think, you know, I got to question what's going on around me, and I got to be a rebel against this because I'm not going to be happy falling in line with society. So therefore, my music is a reflection of that.
Gotta follow a code of honor to grow stronger. These focus will demolish those in the Oval Office, cause all they want to accomplish is making more profits.
Definitely come check me out on the website, blackrainenterprises.com. That's the official webpage for my record label. You can also check me out on MySpace, Sociopathixxx. You can come there and hear the new music, check out the videos, see the pictures, shoot me a note. Yo, I just like to hear feedback from the people. For all my rebels and all my soldiers, I'm gonna keep on putting it down real hardcore. And yo, keep questioning authority. Word up.
Gonna stop until my enemies declining. I'm the ultimate form of weaponry design. Forged with the sword of the Lord, heavenly divine. I'm above all, so fuck y'all and what you say or think. Cause we built the pyramids, our faces